The New York Yankees proved three things tonight. They proved they can beat the Los Angeles Dodgers. They proved they can win without Juan Soto. And most shockingly of all, they proved they can win with Trent Grisham in the 5 spot. Talk about shockers of the century. Talk about the most surprising, stunning moment of this season, arguably for the Yankees. When we saw that lineup today, and we all saw Trent Grisham batting 5th, we all rolled our eyes, screamed. We could not believe it that this player, who has been nothing short of abysmal playing for the New York Yankees this year, I know he's had a couple moments, but when you're batting .083, those moments are few and far between, that this guy was batting 5th. We thought, oh gosh, Glasnow, if he's batting 5th, Glasnow is going to murder this lineup tonight. But surprisingly, and despite the fact that Glasnow, even though he gave up 5 earned runs, had 12 strikeouts tonight. So it was either he was giving up a hit or he was striking guys out. It was truly a bizarre performance from Glasnow. But despite Yankees fan skepticism with Grisham, and despite how much we've criticized him, and despite the fact that when he got up there, fans were chanting, "We want Soto," boy, did he shut us all up. That home run in the bottom of the 6th, that shot in the right field, I don't know if I've heard the stadium that loud this year. It was a collective shock. It was a collective, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. Fans were stunned that that man, of all people, we thought for sure that was going to be an out. No one thought that was going to be a home run. No one thought that in the entire stadium. Those watching at home, no one thought that. So props to Trent Grisham. Maybe you can stay on this roster a little bit longer, but please hit a little bit more in the future. But God, what an absolute stunner that was, and what a moment that was to give the Yankees the lead. And it was the biggest moment of the night. A great moment of the night. On a night that had some pretty good moments. Starting off in this game, and he looked great to start off. First 3 innings, he looked terrific. At one point in this game, he retired 10 straight batters. That was in the top of the 5th inning. But he looked sensational as always. And then in the bottom of the 3rd, we had Oswaldo Cabrera. For the first time in a while, it feels like, hit a home run. That was his 5th home run of the year. He needed that. He had a great start to the year, slowed down a little bit. He needed a shot like this, and that was great. Gave the Yankees the lead, gave the crowd got into it. After that, we had Alex Verdugo with a 2-out double, smashing that down the right field line. And then we had Aaron Judge, and this was one of the luckier plays of the year. Judge hits one into center field. Pages cannot come up with it, but the run scores 2-0. We'll take it. It's credited with an RBI double. I don't know why, but it's credited with an RBI double. How about this tonight? Actually, I'll get to it after the second Aaron Judge base hit. But then we had, you saw it was credited with an RBI double for Judge. We had Heel continue his dominance into the 5th inning. Big strikeout of Hernandez, Kiki in the top of the 5th. But immediately that was followed up with, unfortunately, him getting up a 2-1 RBI double to Mookie Betts. It was bound to happen. It ruins Heel's streak of consecutive games in which he did not give up more than 1 run. It was the first time he allowed more than 1 run for the first time since April 26th. So he's been on a pretty good run here. But unfortunately, in the top of the 6th, that streak ended, giving up that 2-1 shot. Of course, it was going to be Mookie Betts, and that came after the double by Andy Pages and the single by Gavin Lux. And then another run was scored in the 6th inning, the home run to Teoscar Hernandez, who has destroyed us for most of this series. And I will say, because I just finally got to look at the AL odds today on FanDuel Sportsbook. The odds finally popped up. And Heel is the favorite to be Rookie of the Year. You could not talk enough about how amazing this man has been. He's minus 135 right now to be Rookie of the Year. It has been a sensational start. No one could have predicted this. Right now he's 18-1 to win Cy Young. That looks a little less likely, but maybe if he can pull something off here. Tonight wasn't going to be the best way to move that line a little bit more in his direction, but we got to give Luis Hill credit for how good he's been this year for us. And then we go into the bottom of the 6th, and after a single by Alex Verdugo and another single by Aaron Judge to lead off the 6th, Aaron Judge, by the way, now is batting .303 with a 1.123 OPS. It's June 9th. He is something special. Verdugo then went to 3rd on some heads-up base running. Stanton struck out. Stanton, by the way, in this series, 0 for 13 with 6 strikeouts. Crap. That led to the Trent Grisham home run. Trent Grisham better in this series than Giancarlo Stanton. Who would have ever predicted that? Stanton started off the season so well, and to see him turn back into bad Stanton, not what we want. Please bring Dominguez up, please. And then the Yankees held on after that. Luke Weaver came in, got some big outs in the top of the 7th inning, got a big double play of Mookie Betts, And then in the 8th inning, this was huge. The strikeout of Teoscar Hernandez. 2 outs, striking him out there. Crowd went berserk. An amazing moment there. Finally slaying the dragon. And as I'm recording this now, Aaron Judge just hit his 24th home run of the year. Oh my God, he is mental. He's batting .305 with a 1.139 OPS. And speaking of great players, he is right now favored to win MVP. He's plus 115 to be MVP. There's 4 guys right now in contention. It's Judge plus 115, Bobby Witt plus 450, Soto plus 460, and Gunnar Henderson plus 480. If Judge keeps this up, there's no reason to think he won't. What an amazing May and June for Judge. Has a team ever had AL MVP or MVP, Rookie of the Year, and Comeback Player of the Year? Because Rodon's favored to win that. Has any team ever had that? Because the Yankees right now are on their way with the way they're playing. But what a great win tonight. What a way to bounce back. This team has really started to they need to turn around tonight. They need to prove they can beat the Dodgers. They need to prove they can win without Soto. They did just that, and the offense really came through for that, especially, of all people, Trent Grisham. My apologies, sir. Thank you for your service. Great night for the Yankees. Would have liked a hit from Volpe, but what are you going to do there? Is that the end of his? I guess that's the end of his streak. Which what a great streak it has been. Credit to Volpe there for how well he's done. It was bound to happen at some point, but hopefully he can start up a new streak tomorrow or whenever our next game is. And Stanton just sucks right now, and Trevino. But the rest did well. Great job by the offense. And this series has been a very difficult series for us. It is now over. We escape. We survive. We remain 2.5 games up in the American League East. And now, tomorrow, it's off to Kansas City. That's it for now, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe down below. I'll be back tomorrow. It's Yankees and Royals, Game 1. Take care, and God bless.